Due to the Premier League's immense fuckery, the likes of Newcastle and Nottingham Forest have been left with no choice but to make use of loopholes in the system, and that's precisely why Elliot Anderson has gone one way and Odysseus Flacco the other. While Forest probably aren't too fussed to be losing a goalkeeper who was surplus to requirements, Newcastle will be absolutely gutted to let go of an academy product who's been with them since the age of 8. As per The Athletic, Newcastle faced the prospect of a double-digit points deduction if they didn't make the sale by June 30th, and they did what they had to do in order to raise the necessary funds. It's a complete and utter piss take seeing this happen while Man City cheat their way to half a dozen titles in a row, but that's modern day football for you. As for Elliot Anderson himself, anyone who's worked with him is convinced of one thing, which is that he's destined to become a top level footballer. Coaches at Newcastle likened his innate talent to that of Gaza's. Graham Carr, who was previously the club's chief scout, compared him to Peter Beardsley, while his former manager at Bristol Rovers and Joey Barton went a step further and claimed he saw shades of Diego Maradona in the midfielder. That man's always been off his rocker, hasn't he? Now, in regards to Mr. Anderson's career trajectory, his loan spell in League 2 was a massive success. His goals and assists for Bristol played a key role in their promotion to League 1 and are what led to him breaking into Newcastle's first team. Forest supporters might actually remember Anderson from a year ago. He scored a perfectly good goal at the City ground, only for it to be ruled out by VAR, a decision the human scrotum Dermot Gallagher later described as bizarre. During the recently concluded campaign, Anderson started off like a house on fire. He lit things up in pre-season and was rewarded for his efforts with 4 back-to-back Premier League starts. Unfortunately, a lower back injury ruled him out for 5 months between October and March shortly after, and I think it's fair to say that stunted his development ever so slightly. I can't lie when I say that his end product in the Premier League hasn't been up to scratch thus far. He has 3 assists and no goals to show for his 44 appearances, but pretty much everything else about his game is impressive. The poise, balance and graceful control he displays when dribbling at opposition defenses is a sight to behold, and when you couple that technical prowess in possession with the tenacity to win the ball back, you've got an asset for any manager in the world. An added bonus is that Anderson is versatile beyond belief. He can operate as a central, attacking or left-sided midfielder, and thus gives the coaching staff plenty of options from a tactical perspective. As per Eddie Howe, his best position is currently out wide, although only time will tell where he eventually feels the most comfortable. Newcastle supporters have spoken to see him more as an 8 or 10, so it's up to Nuno how he wants to use him. It's a damn shame Steve Clarke didn't pick Anderson for Scotland in the Euros, as I'd like to have seen how he got on at international level, but the silver lining is that he'll be well rested for next season. As per the stats, Anderson's progressive carries, successful take-ons and touches going forward are amongst the best across Europe's Big 5 leagues, so it's clear as day there's a player in there. Do let me know your thoughts on this move down below, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.